Today we're going to be talking about a simple spiritual cure for addiction. You see, we're in a world designed to make you an addict. From the foods you find on the shelves in the grocery store, the substances you can get freely and legally, to the media that you can consume on the TV and the internet. People wonder why, there's addiction running rampant through our society. I mean, if you're not addicted, that's more of a impressive number because you're up against billion-dollar companies. So what's the spiritual solution? It's actually a question. The question is, what do you want more? Do you want a family more than you want to be high? You want to have friends and community more than you want to be high? Me, I want a shot at real love more than I want to be high. Because there's a realization in here that the highs, they're the same. They achieve the same place, every single time. Maybe the first one is the best one, whatever, you know what I mean? But it's the same place every single time. It's never new. It's never going to evolve into something greater. You're never going to do it, and then all of a sudden, life around you is going to change fundamentally for the best. Usually, it's actually quite the opposite. You get it. Some of these addictions, they draw you into beautiful places, but even those beautiful places are dead ends. The only thing that you can trust is the infinite games that you play with your creative spirit. It's your creativity that consistently reveals new parts of the map. It is your spirit that you're channeling through your actions that is unveiling newness in your life. That's why you can be life affirming and choose to lean into what you can do, your dreams, your aspirations, your love. And not because it's a cliche, but because it's the only thing that's bringing you towards your higher self. Version of yourself that is already tapped in, connected, aligned, that feels harmonious, that feels like you belong in your own body, in your own skin, that feels like you belong in your own consciousness. You might be able to lean on an addiction or a substance for a period of time, or the newness wears out. But I just hope that you don't wear out along with it. You made it this far in the video and you're still wondering what to do. I'll tell you specifically. Get out a piece of paper right now. I'll give you some time and write all the things you actually want out of life. Write them out. Then write alongside of them all the things that you want in life. I want these things more than I want to be addicted, high, gluttonous, doesn't matter. Whatever the addiction is, just write that in. Fill in those blanks. Look at that list. Feel that list. Feel your soul talking to you through that pain. That list right there is the seeds that will grow into the powerful freedom that you're cultivating from yourself. A freedom that allows you to live your life, not to live a life that is controlled by billion-dollar corporations. It's controlled by your basic instincts. It's controlled by scarcity. It's hard, but it's doable, and it's worth it, and you're worth it. You've always been worth it. And if anything, if anyone out there is worthy of your affections, of your attentions, of your deep, deep wellspring of love, it is you. You are worth your own love. Feeling that over shame is incredibly important, because if you react to these things with shame, you are actually perpetuating the addiction cycle. A little curveball for you, isn't it? Do you want to know why? It's because when you have shame, what it does is it drops the feeling state all the way down, right? So what happens when you are all the way down and you're unbalanced? There's a spring back effect when you are partaking in an addiction model like the internet or Cheetos or junk food or alcohol or you name it, right? And all of a sudden the high is so much greater than the low. So we have to take shame out of the equation when we are associating, when we're trying to figure these things out, because if we use shame to create a wall between ourselves and that thing, we are actually drawing it closer to ourselves. And if we just instead treat it with equanimity, treat it with a balanced state of mind that's not reactive, a much greater shot at balancing your system because you're not going left and you're not going right. Really viewing something, staying centered, and from your center, choosing the right balanced approach. That right balanced approach will always be the messages that are whispered by your heart, the messages that are felt by your higher self, the messages that are a part of your grand story. Your body is rather resilient and beautiful, and it's full of its capacity to heal. You probably just need to give yourself like a week or two break, and then you'll be back to your normal energized self, and then you can start to cultivate that energy towards something that's more important to you, like that list that you wrote. Work on your list, work out that shame, get rid of it. You don't need it anymore. And like and subscribe, because the channel will grow and the message will grow with it. And we'll be able to hang out more. So talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.